Hello, NAFA. I'm Carla Calagaritas with Fleet Solutions Magazine, and we managed to grab a thought leader from our community, Jake Olsen of WHI Solutions. Jake, thanks for being here with us. Jake's going to give us some really cool tips. There's a lot of things going on in supply chain: tariffs, trade, international trade, changing regulations. How can fleet managers simplify their supply chain?
Yeah, if you think about just economies in general, you're going to have times where it's lean, where there are tariffs or there's something going on. And that's when you need to really look at your internal operation and find out what you're doing. How can I build my efficiencies better so that I can combat what's coming at me from a macro level, right? It's coming out from the outside world. It's trying to push me down and hurt the way I run my shop. So I need to look at what can I do that I can control, that I can actually implement so that I can cut something out of what I'm doing so that I can afford to take care of this thing that now the world or the economy has placed on me.
Fleet managers have a lot on their plates, right? They're looking for ways to bring in new efficiencies. Sometimes they don't even have the opportunity to research the tools and technologies that are available for them, right? As someone who is an expert in technology and e-commerce, what are some of the tools that fleet managers can use to improve their workflow?
In our world, what we try our best to do is give the fleet manager the ability to save time and labor, right? So we want to take away those low-hanging jobs that are just don't require someone, right? If it's a very difficult repair that we've got and I need that expertise, then I'm going to call the store. But if I don't need that, I really don't want to have to spend 15 minutes talking to someone because I've got a lot of stuff to do. Being able to bring all of your vendors into one space in the purchasing level, that's where we can probably carve out a half hour a day from that resource. That labor resource just cost you X amount of dollars. And if we could give you 2.5 hours back of that person's week, and then times that by the 4 or 5, different buying agents that we have, it really is a big time waste. And so not just that, also being able to present things that make their life easier. Like we're working with a lot of the fleet procurement systems to build bridges from their management systems into Nextpart, as we do in the aftermarket with shop systems, so that they can easily, in the work order, just click a button that accesses the parts and brings it back to the repair order without them having to go in and key stuff into different places or pick up the phone and be keying stuff in as they're going. It's like, it's free, so there's really no reason not to do it. And I get that a lot from a lot of these guys. They're like, why don't I do this? I'm like, because you didn't know about it.
Because you didn't know about it. Yeah, exactly. So how important is it about, what are some of the tips and things that you can share about finding the right part, and how important is finding the right part quickly to this whole process of getting the asset back on the road?
Well, and that's that, trying to reduce return time as well, right? Being able to get the shop or the fleet manager to the specific part that they're looking for, and knowing that it fits the vehicle because they input information enough to give us that. It's about the fitment for us. It's everything that we do is vehicle ID versus part ID. In the aftermarket, right, if you're a repair shop, Nextpart is very reliable because of this real-time integration that we have with the distributor groups. We don't go and look at refreshed inventories. We're literally right there in their system pulling what they have back on the shelf. So accuracy and knowing that the quantity accuracy as well, not just part data accuracy, but those two things together make it so that I can make that purchase and move on. I don't have to think about it again. It will drastically reduce any returns as well, which that's even worse. You put in your own information of the fleet, if you're Pinnacle or whatever, you put in Pinnacle assets and you put in your information, and then it's going to pop up a screen that'll show you everybody around you that sells. And you'll probably already have accounts with a lot of those different sellers. So immediately you can start reaching out to them through our web form that you see.
Sort of a one-stop portal then, is basically what it is.
It literally is, because you can see everybody that's around you. I've got accounts with these guys. Ooh, I'd like an account with this guy. Oh, hey, there's 1-800-RADIATOR. There's these different pieces that we have that you need in that. And I don't go to 1-800-RADIATOR a lot, but when I do, I know exactly what I'm looking for, right? So it's nice if they're already there, things like that.
All right, Jake, thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.